On the table, Minecraft is back on the... Hey everyone, this is Dan, and you are watching Squirrel Stampede, and we have a bit of a competition today between the Build a Better World Minecraft Create-a-Block Overworld Protector Playset, and then we also have a Nano Metal Figs Overworld playset to look at. So which one's going to perform better? Which one is going to be the one to build and play with? They're probably both going to be the ones to play and build with, but we're going to have fun with them. So let's start seeing what these two sets can do.
Squirrel Stampede!
Please squeak! Squament!
And a squirrel live.
We begin with Build a Better World Minecraft Overworld Protector playset with 10 papercraft blocks to construct. And of course, this brilliant Overworld world figure guy. He seems so happy. On the back of the box, you can see there's quite a bit to craft a block up. There's a little bit of Overworld everyness. I see some common dirt and grass, there's some sand there, a little bit of diorite and maybe some granite in there. Oh, and some iron. I've been looking for iron this week. Ooh, I think I found gold. Some snow, just some sand, a little more rock and granite, a nice little cave feature, and some more sandy steppy steps. So plenty of chunks of landage, and then as you can see, there's endless setups just by rotating and placing blocks in different positions. The Overworld figure will be so happy. Inside the box, we've got our Overworld figure, and he is still certainly very happy. Just so jovial, such a good looking character in a nice box. I wonder if he's actually in there. We'll set him there for now. And then, look at this, look at all these. Oh, we are going to learn how to build today, that's for sure. There's this block of snow. There's our gold block with a little bit of grass. Some of these probably easier than others to construct. There's this one, a little bit of coal in there, some sand. Oh, I think I just found lapis. Look at that, lapis just on the surface. That's a rare find if you can even find it that way. Again, I was looking for iron last night. I've been testing my own personal game on Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And wow, those caves are huge now. Just crazy huge. And finding iron and then even just coal in the game because you're using so many torches now. It's crazy. So there, lots of pieces. The snow piece. What do we start with first? There's no real clear front winner in here, I don't think. Maybe just something basic like this. We can test this one out real quick. If you have not played with Craft-A-Block yet, they're highly glossy cardboard cutouts. They're fairly strong. They should last you a few weeks as long as you not place them in the swimming pool. I would not recommend that. And basically, they're pretty easy to fold up together. They tell you where to place all the tabs with letters and numbers. And these are a little more complicated than anything I've ever built. We've built bookshelves before and they were beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I like to start by creasing everything in, and then you can start building. So look at there, A to A, and B to B. And should we go over to C to C? Yeah, let's go to C. Let's do the alphabet, right? There's C to C, D, and the D is on the diorite. That's funny. D for diorite. That's one of my favorite floorings. Chiseled diorite. And F for foggy gray rock, which really is not that. E for earth. That works. And we've got our first little square. See, gotta really work these sides. Oh, something popped out. Gotta really work these sides. Usually no tape is needed, but sometimes you might find something popping out and then you might want to tape it down with maybe some masking tape or something. And then really give these sides and corners a crease kind of really give him a squeeze. Because sometimes you'll get some bowing because of the print. The glossy print is known to kind of give you this bow. And then you won't be able to stack very well because it's all rounded instead of flat. But we did pretty good there. There's our first little part of our Build a Better World. Let's get our Overworld figure out now, see if he's going to want to live in this little cave we've built him. Such environmentally conscious boxes right now from Mattel. Oh, this guy's cool. And you could probably use this again. This could be like his little coffin. He sleeps in his coffin with his body on it. Oh boy, this guy is so cool. This might be the most visually stunning Minecraft minifigure or action figure ever made. Does he have railroad tracks on the back of his knees? Those look like railroad tracks. Oh, this is absolutely worth the set right here. I know Craft-A-Block is kind of like so-so for me because I worry about the Craft-A-Blocks getting scrunched, but this guy takes the set. It's funny, he almost feels a little more like old school Jazzwares. I don't know why, and how the paint maybe is applied to him. I feel like this is such an older figure. It's a really heavy coat of paint, but just so delightfully pretty on this guy. So that's the whole reason for this set, and of course building something beautiful for him. Alright, so let's pick another sheet. I've got to find something really interesting. These look like the sandy sand stairs. This is just very similar to, ooh, that looks really hard. There's the snow piece again. What do I want to build next? What do I want to build? Here's just, I think this is the, let's do this one. I want to see, this is just the basic steps of grass. And sometimes if you're really good and you just go, it'll pop and build itself. Let's try it again. Ah, there we go. Now this one was certainly more challenging to build than the first one we built. Be very careful with some of these. You're gonna want to put on your patience hat because wow, getting these stair steps to kind of cross in together is very challenging. So don't get frustrated when you build these because they might tear into tiny pieces. That's an interesting shape though. Let's try something easier. Hopefully this iron piece will be easy. Aha! And this one even more challenging than the previous one, especially with the way this dirt block comes out from this side corner. Very interesting on how these are all piecing together. Look at that complicated shape so far, not tearing anything. And now we can even do a little bit of a decoration, pop this up on top, lining it up ever so with the other blocks, and we've got a little bit of a structure forming here, making sure to get everything in grid-like fashion. This is a fairly time-consuming process, so it does get some value out of this toy. I think this one might be a little more square. Let's try this one. Whoa, that one takes up a lot of space. This one, the most square so far, would be great to centralize your build around because it's just nice and straightforward. Square. Good chunk of rock in there too. How about this one with the gold? Let's give this one a go. Ooh, this one might be pretty complicated. We'll see how it turns out. This one has a great shape to it. Feels like a state or something. The state of Minecraftopia. Not as square as the last, but perfect for kind of hugging around a square block and creating something. They're getting a little easier to build now that I'm getting some practice in. So let's try a challenging one. I think this one's got to be challenging. Look at all these layers on both sides and around. Oh my, Minecraft. There, I'm done. Hardly. Let's give it a build. And there we have the sandy triple edge side block. Pretty challenging on this one as you're trying to fold around these corners and then come back out that way. But the more you fiddle with these, the easier they become. What do you think about that, Overworld figure?
It's fantastic!
Not the voice I expected. We'll have to work on that. And a few more of these to construct. How about this one here with some snowy snow on top? Oh good, I like the variety of construction. Sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're easy. This is just a nice rectangular block. What do you think about that, Mr. Overworld figure?
Absolutely fantastic!
Too much, Overworld figure, too much. Please dial it back. We've got to find your voice here. So, a few more things to construct. How about this one might be another challenge. Oops, sorry. This one has more stair stepping and side folding. Ooh, gonna be a challenge. We'll see how it turns out. And we've got sandy stairs. Pretty challenging, but not horrible now that we've got things figured out. These will be a great piece to kind of rise up into a higher altitude. What do you think about that, Overworld dude?
These are not safe at all. There's no handrails. I'm a big guy.
Overworld dude!
I'm okay. But you get some handrails installed on those steps right away.
Alright, Overworld dude. We'll get on it. Maybe. Okay, we have a jumbled mess now. I think there's only two left. There's this one, which I don't know what this is gonna look like. Wow, this is a weird shape. So let's figure this one out. And constructed. Interesting shape. Kind of feels like the top of a mountain maybe, with the way it peaks up to the top. No safety handrails at all. It looks pretty heavy with all that rock on it.
I bet you I can lift it. I'm so strong.
Overworld dude, you don't need to prove anything.
Oh, I'll show you how strong I am.
Overworld dude! Are you okay?
My back seized up. Oh.
Well, while Overworld mends up, we have one final block. One more sandy sand, the official sandy sand stairs. Let's get that constructed. And our final sand stairs constructed a little easier now that we've got everything figured out. And that should be 10 blocks. So let's see, one way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Big Gray Squirrel is on the 10th.
Don't forget about me.
Yeah, we know all about you, Overworld dude. So now we have the official pleasure of creating our first structure. It's not like you have to use everything. Let's kind of show what the back of the box has real fast with one of the first ideas in the rotation. They took this little KV piece here. Surprised there's only one KV piece. KV with a insert there for Overworld guy to live in. And what did the back do? I think it has this piece like this onto the side. Then we take our small little sandy steps, placing them right there. We take our Big Gray Squirrel raised steps and place them like so. Oh, it's kind of an iffy fit on some of these edges back here. And then I think they placed this step piece right here. So there's our first structure.
I am Commander Overworld Dude, leader of the 5th seed of Build a Better World. Do you really think I would live in such a structure?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you're right. Come on over for tea later. I said, come on over for tea later.
Yeah, it's difficult to fit under that door frame with a sun hat. Alright, so that was one of the first ideas on the back of the box there. Really, the ideas are endless, they say. Endless setups. I'm sure a mathematician could come up with some number. So really just have fun placing blocks in different arrangements. I like the ones with corners because you can kind of edge them together. This big one was the huge square piece, so it is a great one to start in the middle with. You can take some of the common blocks and create biomes with them, if you will. Over here could be our desert biome. Over here could be our grass, maybe hills, extreme hills biome. This one here would fit pretty well here. We could make a mountain right now. Look at this. Up on top here. Oh, I gotta tape this flange in. It's popping out. Make a little overhang there. So it's up to you to really create something fantastic and large. Just be careful not to really put too much pressure on these. They are cardboard. Then find yourself some craft-a-block characters and liven up your world. Uh-oh, there's a witch in the corner. Careful. Good thinking, Steve. Climb with the helmet. And you've got yourself a pretty quick-to-build, expansive Overworld playset. Somewhat flammable. Ah! Ah! Woo! Ah! Ah! Woo! No! Ah! No, put it out. Put it out. It's okay. We're okay. While we take a quick intermission between playsets, let's take a look at the Craft-a-Block Skeleton Horseman battle set. This one featuring, of course, a skeleton with an enchanted helmet and bow, plus more Craft-a-Block elements. I've always been very fond of the skeleton horse. Let's open this pack up. And out of the box are Skeleton Horsemen. Oh, always difficult to stand these guys because of their long and very small footprinted feet. But that's why we have a horse to sit on, of course. So let's get our Skeleton Horseman on the horse as quickly as we can. Oh, I love the transparency, the cutoutness of the ribs on the skeleton horse. The bony-like body pieces, the backbone, the legs. Always such an interesting find. Now we can get our Skeleton Horseman on up there, and we won't have to worry about falling over as much. We've got grips on the saddle reins for he or she to hold on. And there's our enchanted bow, and I believe you can just place your arrow right in on one end and then place the enchanted bow on the hand. Did I get the right arm? And it's go time. It's battle time. Fun pack. Would be great to pick up a few more. How does that horse compare to Alex's horse, of course? Look at that. Well, it's kind of harder to see with all the armor on Alex's horse right now, but a little more bony, a little less fed. That is the Skeleton Horseman. Been a little while since I battled a few of those. And this set also comes with some crafta blocks. We've got 1, 2 dirt blocks and 2 grass blocks. Kind of just the basic stuff. Now we can check on a different style of an Overworld playset. Moving to a smaller scale, but a very strong scale. We've got the Minecraft Nano Metal Figs Overworld Nano Scene. This should take on the Overworld Protector playset quite handily with a stronger plastic construction versus cardboard.
But it doesn't come with me!
That's right, Overworld Protector dude, and a few other things. Over on the back,
Oh!
here's what you get with this construction set. It'll be interesting how it builds together. Authentic details, this thing is about 12 inches tall, so it's got some height to it. And should be a really nice display piece for your metal fig collections. Inside the box, there's a lot to complete. We have instructions for the build, and there is a lot of land to place together here. And some finer details like ladders and fences and water, some lava. There would be our tree. The chest, is that metal? No, I think that's just the paint. A minecart. TNT, careful. And what is this? Is that a crafting table? That's a crafting table. The tools on this table are crafted out. They're projecting out from the sides. Very nice looking. Too bad it's not painted. And let's start building here. Instructions. They look pretty straightforward, a little bit simplified, but we'll be okay. And constructed a pretty nice slice of overworld construction. This is a great little scenery piece featuring lots of levels, a little bit of overworld, and a little bit of cave under the overworld too. Water, lava, great looking set. Unlike Overworld Protector Dude's set though, this is only this way. You cannot build this any differently. This is how it is. But it is certainly photogenic. You could place this on your finest coffee table and not be embarrassed. Let's add in some nano metal figs. There's Steve. Probably place the zombie down here in the cave. The creeper, we could put the creeper mid-level here somewhere. Alex up top as well. Maybe the sheep in the minecart. And the minifigures do fit the minecart. Well, they don't have seatbelts, but they do fit inside. And then let's tease Steve with an Enderman back here. Can't forget the horse, of course. He's standing right on the edge. That's kind of dangerous. We'll place our wolf dog somewhere here under the ladder steps. Oh no, our cow has fallen into the cave. And finally a skeleton here by the entrance. So a pretty good diorama piece from all around. Several displayable angles. You can place your character pieces everywhere. Makes for a great display. Works perfectly with your nano metal figures. The structure is stable, not wobbly in any way, and colorful with the green trees and the blue water and the orange lava. Stands out terrific. What a playset. And it's also somewhat scalable to other toys. Maybe not so much to Overworld Dude here. Almost. He could almost live there.
Unless I, the Overworld Protector, reigns over their nano scene as their god.
Whoa, Overworld Protector, hold back a little bit. But it is scaled perfectly to your Minecraft minifigures. So if you want to switch out the nano metal figures, which can be a little bit weird in how they look, you can get your Minecraft minifigures and they are perfect for this playset. And there we go with two very unique ideas for Minecraft playsets on the Overworld, the Craft-A-Block playset. A little bit less in structure, but a little more in creativity. And then the nano metal figs, a solid structure to display on. Two very fun options. I guess if you're a fan of the action figures, you go with the Craft-A-Block, and if you're a fan of metal figs or minifigures, this is a great playset too. So pick your favorite. If you like today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrelibe, and a squammet. Let us know your favorite sets of today. Thanks for watching. That's what I have to say about that.
La 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 la.